Rightio viewers, here we are, episode 18. And I've got Mark on the couch with us, as usual, myself, Stu. Very special guest, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the wood wizard, Cambo.
How you doing, Cambo?
Yeah, very good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Very good.
great to have you on the show, buddy.
You doing a bit of a Santa thing for us?
Oh, getting in the Christmas spirit.
You're pretty close to the real deal when it comes to like the sunny coasting around here, eh?
The white beard.
Yeah.
Getting lighter.
Classic. That's good. All right, we'll come back to Cambo in a bit. Just think, been a lot in the news and that this week in the surfing community on the sunny coast, and
Right.
we've had a few people asking us our bit on it, so I think it's time to address the elephant in the room.
Yep.
Local surf coach known to us, Connor Lyons, he's had 29, been charged with 29 offences with children, which is just so wrong. Like,
Oh, it's bloody sad, mate. Sad and wrong on so many levels.
mate, to take a position where you're respected as a surf coach and to use that to abuse people, you're nothing but a grub.
Ah,
It's not good.
dead set, bro. And he's had everyone fooled. This is the thing. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's so many people in our local community that have done a lot for that kid. And, well, young man, because he's a young man now, but, and you just had everyone fooled. Everyone fooled. You know, I'm keep having questions with myself in my head about the guy myself, because I knew him fairly well, and I'm just disgusted and mortified by the behaviour of this guy and the advantage he's taken of little kids.
Mm.
You know, I hope he gets everything he deserves. In saying that, you know, it also makes you question what's happened to him in life as well. Yeah, it's just shocking all round.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing with predatory behaviour, they're often so good at masking and hiding it that, you know, I doubt even his family knew other people, which is the thing I want to raise. There's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of anger at the moment, and there's a lot of people pointing blame and that, and I think it's very important what has happened. Connor is the one that made the choice to do that, and he's the only person you can really point the finger at. Like, we can't be resentful against his parents, his friends, people we know that have surfed with him for many years, you know, photographers, other people.
Oh, look, he's associated with a lot of people. They got nothing to do with
No,
this.
but there's a lot of hate.
And being directed at the wrong people. This guy's responsible for everything he did by himself. Has nothing to do with anybody else. If he was in a partnership with someone doing coaching, they didn't know.
No.
He has pulled the wool over so many people's eyes. People are so angry around here.
Oh,
you
look,
know?
parents have trusted him.
Oh.
Children have trusted him, you know, like, it's just, yeah. And the damage that's done, even for surf coaching, other people at skate coaches, board riders clubs. That's just...
The bottom line is the people I feel sorry for the most are the families and the children that have been involved.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
This is a proper shit show, folks. Absolute shit show, and it's just disgraceful. I got no words. I'm having trouble talking about it, to be honest with you. I'm so angry about it.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
angry.
victims, they've had a big chunk
Yep.
of their lives taken. They're never going to get that
They're
back.
never
And
gonna
they're
get
going
it
to have
back.
to live with that
Yep.
for the rest of their lives. Even if Connor ends up in jail for however long, you know,
Throw the key
there's
away
still
as far as I'm concerned.
29 that we know of.
Throw the
still
freaking key
suffering.
away.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Yeah. No, it
Sorry,
is.
dude, sorry to bring this up, but we have to address it, and because there are other people copping a bit of flack from it. These people didn't know, you know. You've got to drop it. And
yeah, society just does not need this, you know.
No.
There's enough stress in life and that. And I think if you feel that way to make choices like that, stand up, get help, do something.
Oh.
Like, this is just, there is no excuse
No,
whatsoever for it. That's,
No.
We all thought he was a good kid, good
Yeah.
surfer.
yeah.
Downright dirty grub. Pulled
Yeah.
the wool over everybody's eyes. I'm sorry, look, he may have experienced stuff himself, you know, and this does happen in life. Unfortunately, he might have been a victim himself, and this is what led him to become this way. But you ultimately control your destiny.
There's no
And
excuse.
there's no excuse. So I'm sorry, but this is the dirty
Yeah.
grub. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done. That's Stu's say on the matter. I'm done.
All right. Well, let's bring some good news with surfing, Stu. What's going on with the Pipe Masters?
Yeah, we just had the Van's Pipe Masters this week, and that was pretty good. They ended up having the final day in some hefty conditions at Pipeline, and Aaron Brooks and Nathan Florence walked away champions of that event, and well-deserved champions too. Like, I mean, we had some great surfing in that event. Koa Smith got the wave of the event with an absolute stonker of a barrel. But yeah, well done to Aaron Brooks and Nathan Florence. They ripped the bag. And the commentary this year, it was great to see Nathan Florence had the podcast going,
Oh, excellent.
and so did Black Bear Surf Club. So there were two podcasts on their own. I watched a bit of both,
Yep.
and they both did a great job. And big shout out to both podcasts for running an excellent show.
Yeah, well, excellent. So, Cambo, wearing a bit of life strife there.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
You've always been through a bit of life
Yeah.
strife and stuff going on. So, yeah, what brings you here to see us?
So I come down, say good day.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
So folks, Cambo's, he's a local legend of the area, very well respected and liked by everyone that knows him, because he's a top fella.
Yeah.
And he surfs with us and gets amongst it, and we've had some great times with this lad. And a lot of people don't know that Cambo is actually, his hashtag on Instagram is the Wood Wizard, and he is a master at decking out your van, camper van, whatever. This guy will deck you out for camping and going exploring. So giving him a shout, a bit of an ad, because if you need any work done, like decking out a van, this guy is the man. I've seen him do some exceptional work. So check out the Wood Wizard. And what's been happening with the Wood Wizard? I know you've wrapped up pretty well for the year, but
Wrap her up. And, I finished off a couple of vans at the end of the year and just done a few kitchens, and that's going to be it now until next year. Start it all over again.
so we can expect you dropping into a few tubes, mate.
Yeah, back in the surf.
It's
Very
beauty.
good. Yeah.
Can't wait.
No, that's a beauty, mate. That's a beauty.
Keep moist.
Yeah. So good. Yeah, you've been known to get a few waves, often a couple of times a day. We see you down there.
Always trying.
Yeah, whenever you get the chance.
Been a bit too busy lately this year. And
Yeah.
I'll have to change that next year, for sure.
Well, I've seen you got a couple of new boards as well, mate.
No. Well, Walden, she's a beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, the Walden, bloody, he's got a Gracie step deck. That's a bit of a cranker too.
Oh yeah, two of those, backup one.
So good. Yeah.
They're good boards for Gracies.
Yeah, you've been in the water today, mate.
Not today, I had to do a little bit of work, unfortunately.
Oh, what?
Then we're camping tonight, so looking forward to that.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Out into the wilderness or?
Yeah, just up in the Laney way.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, nice. So over the years, you were also known for a special companion you had for a long, long time. Who's probably known as well as you.
That's what everyone likes the most, I think.
Yeah. She was something special.
Oh, here we go. This is what we're talking about, viewers. This is, I'll pass it over this way. I'll put it between you two, because
Yeah.
there's a bit of a story behind this bit of artwork, folks. So I'll let Gilchy have a quick chat about that.
Well, Gelsey Drew. Killed in here in 2020, I think.
Yeah. It's
Back when she passed away. Passed on to the next life.
I really love when you can do artwork with stuff that you know or your heart's in it. Tilly was awesome. As soon as you'd get to the beach, she'd come running up to you, except for when Cambo had his burgundy Nissan. If you got within 3 foot of that, she'd be snapping at you. That was hers. Like, no one had any hope of getting in the front seat of that. But, she was just awesome. So obedient, so good. And then when she passed, it took me a while, but I just really wanted to do something special. And, I think it was
Definitely special.
about this time of the year, a couple of years ago. Put a good few hours into a pen and pencil drawing,
Quite exceptional artwork.
which I was able to use for some other stuff. And, surprised Cambo one day with the original, which he then got framed and that, and then here she is, she lives on.
Lives on like she's looking at me.
Yeah, so no, it's awesome to get to do stuff like that, or cars of people I know and that stuff. I think it's,
Yeah, that's a wee ripper, that one. Bloody beauty.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Aussie, again.
one of my favourite drawings.
Yeah. There's a lot of stories about Tilly.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of good ones. Chris McWilliams, you'll know that one. You'll know one of them, mate.
You got the kiss.
He got the kiss. He led on Cambo's car one day and he found out you can't get too close to the window.
There was no picking up hitchhikers when she was in the car.
She was a ripper dog though.
So, mate, so good. Mate, and just your commands with her, like, it's just, that was awesome. So, rest in peace, Tilly. We do miss you.
Certainly do.
Yeah.
Just before we get into the music, had a guest drop in last week and made the trek down from Gladstone. And that's Chris from Harbour City Auto Club that do a lot with, and he dropped in and gave me something very, very special. Yeah, so had this sculpture-y handmade thing thanking me for my support in 2024, and made it very clear to Chris that we'll be continuing in the new year, and just hope to do more for the club. I think I've actually drawn a few of the members' cars and that now, and it's just so good to see, community in a good way. So, and these guys, they do so much fundraising for people in need, other stuff with all the events and that they do, and every month they're out there doing cruises and doing stuff. So, and of course they have Jason, who owns my favourite rat rod ever, as well as a member of the club, so, as well as a few other tough cars. So big thanks Chris and the crew there on the committee.
That's beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, so good. Even got a yellow Terra roller rocker on it, like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, music.
Yeah.
Music. Well, you kick it off this week, Elchie.
Okay, I've got a little bit to talk about. I don't know what happened, but this year my Spotify release radar has been absolute crap. Not often you get something you like, and I think things that have happened, it was time to get a bit noisy, make stuff happen, but I actually ended up with 3 crackers on my list, which, you're lucky to find one. So I'm going to shout out, but I have chosen one, but I want to start with the other 2. The first one is the band Speed, which I mentioned their music before.
Couple of times.
Yeah, well, I think they're my find for 2024. I'm stoked with their Asian hardcore they do, coming from Sydney. But they've actually just done a new song with Whispers from Bangkok in Thailand called A Choice to Survive, and it is just brutal. It is so good. And even better, I believe they are actually coming to the Sunshine Coast in January. And definitely putting my hand up for tickets and love to meet the guys. So, big shout out to Speed.
There you go,
I
Speed.
think they won an ARIA award this year too, I think for Best Metal Album as well. So, that's, The other one, it's a very, very honourable mention. I managed to see them twice in 2 days. They supported Suicidal Tendencies November last year. And they're Sunny Coast, Brisbane-based metal band Crave.
Awesome band.
And their new song, Only Human.
Oh.
It is just, the vocals she has is just piercing.
Oh,
that is good. So I thought, yeah, I've got 2 to choose from. Get a bit further down the playlist. What the hell is this? And I looked, no, this can't be right. Briggs, First Nations hip-hop rapper. He's really crossed over and mixing metal up with it. So he's got a new track called Manara, which means thunder or big sound. And he's from AB Original with Trials and Kills. But this is just like Rage Against the Machine. Like, I love it. And yeah, it just blindsided me. So my song for this episode is Briggs with Manara.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about you, Cambo?
I can't think of anything, mate. I've just been listening to the radio. It's been boring.
You need to be listening to our shit show playlist.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, a bit to choose from there. Use the prizes. No, that's all good. Sometimes silence is golden. What about you, Stu?
I've gone old school again, Gelchie. I've gone with an old-time favourite of mine, Buckle Authority by Pennywise. Love Pennywise, always have, and yeah, I'm putting that one on the sounding board for this show.
Nice.
Yeah.
You've been keeping it a bit old school recent times, haven't you?
I have been, mate. I'll mix it up for next year, don't you worry.
Yeah.
But while we're talking music, if you're a fan of Head PE, they're coming to town, so they'll be in Brisbane February, so keep your eye out for that. I think tickets are on sale now. So
I think there's quite a few good bands touring in the near future, and I'm looking forward to more local festivals. The Nambour scene I keep talking about is just getting better and better with No Records and that stuff, and yeah, we're hoping to do a bit with them guys in the new year as well, and yeah, keep stuff flowing. And
big shout out to the bands we've had on this year. Fake News, One More Billy,
yep,
and
7 Foot Sooks,
Russell and the 7 Foot Sooks. So we've just, thanks boys. Good time. So
yeah, no, it's good and good to see there's a good strong local scene.
It is, yeah.
Making stuff happen. So as we say, support your mates.
That's it. That's it.
Pricey's touring with the Screaming Jets next
Yeah.
year. Good on him.
Yeah.
Good crack.
No, he's really good. Busy guy, Pricey.
Yeah.
He was just in Sydney the other day playing a few shows, and
He's getting around.
yeah. He'd know every pub on the East Coast now.
Definitely would.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's important, good international music, and also support your local scene as well, because everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yep. It's good to see the music scene's picked up in 2024, so let's hope it keeps that way in 25, eh? Rightio, shout-outs.
Okay. I just want to give a shout-out to every guest we've had on here this year, our first year of doing the Sunday Shit Show. We're blown away by the support, the people viewing it, the growth. It's just beyond our expectations. The bands we've had, the comments, those that have interacted, and most of all, you people out there that are the ones watching it and listening. And yeah, we're really looking forward to the new year, to growing more and keep bringing the good shit.
Yep. Amber, you got a shout out, don't you?
I'm going to give a shout out to Galchi.
Oh, really?
Drawings.
Oh,
All
thanks,
the work he does for the community, board riders.
Yeah, amongst it all, isn't he?
Yeah.
I reckon
Thank
he
you.
is.
Yeah, I'm a bit humbled by that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good shout out.
Yeah, thank
Definitely
you.
well deserved.
I appreciate it.
A lot of hard work goes in Guelph, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people appreciate what you do, mate. So
Well, just on that, well, there's no fresh off the press. I'm trying to be done for the year. I will say we're branching out through gelty.com.au to New Zealand. So we have to end up with some New Zealand viewers and stuff available. And I've got so much new stuff I'm hoping to get up. For the new year, I'm actually going to do a Boxing Day sale. It's not really a sale, it'll be a surprise. And yeah, to anyone that purchased, visited the website, watched the shit show, mate, we love you. Like, that's, yeah, just can't say how much it's helped and kept us going. So yeah, so
well, my shout outs for women's surfing this year, because they've just raised the bar. And you know, Erin Brooks, far out. A lot of guts for a little girl, I'll tell you. Some of the barrels I saw her pulling into the other day, wow. And then paddling back out like it was nothing. You know, then you've got local legend like Serena, who's still charging herself. We've had her on the show. So women's surfing this year definitely raised the bar. So shout out to all the girls pushing the level in the waves. Yeah. Well done, girls.
Yeah, that's so good. So looking forward to seeing Erin shake up the tour in the new year, I think.
Well, I think she's a bit of a phenom. She might she might come out swinging, I reckon. But we'll see. She's got some competition. Caitlin Simmers and Betty Lou, and then we got Molly Picklin. I'm sure Molly's going to be in the mix.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Sally's back on tour this year as well, so yeah, it should be a big year for women in the surf industry.
Yeah.
On the tour.
So yeah, Stu and Cambo, Alice left something there for you guys. I've got no idea what. She just asked me to pass it on.
Oh, lovely, mate. Little chalky.
She's full of surprises, that lady.
Little card.
Yeah, so, and just on that, I think we need to wish a Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And
Stay safe. Keep an eye out for your mates.
yeah,
And
you know, make sure you have a good time with your friends and family and look after each other.
have fun, but just don't overindulge or do anything silly.
Yeah, and if anyone was a bit triggered by what we were talking about at the start of the show, you can reach out to you know, things like Beyond Blue. Like
We will put links up on the website and on YouTube linked to this. If you've suffered trauma or you are triggered, there's plenty of help available. Please reach out. And yeah, we care about you guys. So.
Caribou Alice.
All right. You want to wrap it up, Stu?
Well, that's it for 2024, viewers. We hope everyone has a very safe and happy new year. Looking forward to 25. And remember, get on the good shit with the Sunday Shit Show.
You.
Ho, ho, ho.